We'll be previewing the game between Gujarat and Punjab, which is the early game on Sunday. Punjab hoping to avoid 5 losses on a row after having won the first 2. Gujarat buoyed by the fact that they actually managed to win against Kolkata at the Eden Gardens. It's at Rajkot, where Gujarat don't enjoy playing for some reason. Ajit Agarkar has played at Rajkot as a bowler and not enjoyed playing as well. Brad Hogg has memories of Rajkot, which are not fond, but we'll come to them in a minute. Let's enter match day match point number 1. I don't think it's a kind word to use, but we've used it just the same. The not so good bowlers take on the not so good bowlers of the tournament. They've not had the best of numbers, at least. So let's start the conversation by showing you why we are calling them the worst 2 bowling attacks of the tournament. The economy of Gujarat 9.66. The economy of Punjab 9.01. All the other teams yet to touch the 9 and over mark. So these are teams that plenty of runs are scored against. They rely on their batting, not on their bowling. So let's go to Brad Hogg first to maybe break up and tell me, when 2 fairly poor bowling attacks come together, what usually can be the difference? Hoggy, 45 seconds for you to sum up the bowling attack.
Well, I've got to say it's not going to be much different out Rajkot because it is batting paradise up there. But if you look at Kings 11, they're probably playing away from the ground that most suits them, and that's in Mohali, where it seems and does swing a little bit more than indoor. But I think both teams just haven't been able to dominate in the death overs. That's where Kings 11 really fall apart. And even Gujarat, I just don't think they have enough variation. They don't back themselves to bowl that variation. They try and bowl the straight Yorkers, they're not landing them. They've got to try and bowl slower balls, short balls, wide balls, really change it up. Do something different rather than doing what they're doing now. And just back themselves to do something different.
They have to, because if they do continue doing what they've been doing, you've seen the numbers that's produced. Ajit, these are 2 teams that have relied, or at least gone with the plan that their Indian bowlers are going to get them their results. It's not quite happened. We saw Gujarat still not make a change as far as the bowling when they stuck with the extra batsmen. Can they rely on the young Indian contingent that they've got? Can Natarajan be brought back? Should Nathu Singh be given a go? Just your assessment of 2 teams that have actually relied on their Indian seamers to carry their bowling. 45 seconds.
Well, firstly, they've relied on their Indian seamers because they don't have great overseas seamers. I mean, Andrew Tye for Gujarat, and I think Matt Henry, if I'm not wrong, is probably the only overseas guy.
If you count him.
Yeah, well, I mean, Stoinis is he's an all-rounder, so and he hasn't done well enough with the ball. I think Raina has not led some of the bowlers quite well. I think he's not bowled guys in the right positions that they need to. He trusts Ravin Kumar with the new ball, but Dhaval Kulkarni was their best bowler with the new ball last year. And a couple of the games he's maybe fallen short. So maybe the decision making and generally the personnel. Bravo's a big miss for Gujarat, but Kings 11, just their personnel is probably not good enough at this point to contain. So they've got to find different ways, and at the moment, the 2 captains have to step up.
Yeah, maybe in a bit when I see the teams that these 2 have predicted, I'll see whether they've gone for a change of personnel. But bowling is a concern for both those teams.